All right, you got Chris Dyck in studio with us with August Roofing. Chris, good to see you. Yeah, I told you you're kind of a jinx whenever I talk to you. I'm driving back to the house and I'm looking over at roofs of the homes. Last time we talked about the different shingles that people put up.
Right.
And I'm looking at this guy's roof. I know he just had it done because they were out there, and he's got black tile and kind of grayish black tile, and I'm going, wow, nobody took the time to check it out, made sure we were close to right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but anyhow, getting horrendous electric bills.
Yes.
Everybody is. I see that app, that Nextdoor app, and they're all complaining that their bills have not just doubled. Some of them, 2.5 times what they were just 2 months ago.
Yep.
What's driving that, do you think?
Well, I mean, obviously the super
Higher
hot,
usage,
higher usage, but something that you can always count on is electric bills are going to go higher and higher.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to go. They're not going to go backwards. I mean, with this last bout of inflation, we super realize in America that things don't go backwards, right? So, a lot of people, we when we're doing solar, we talk about ROI, or return on investment, and the one thing to really remember is long term, right? Yeah, okay, great, it pencils now, but as electricity increases, that savings gets even more. You actually won't see it, you won't understand it, but it'll get more and more. Because like when I got my system in 2012, my electric bill was $400 a month, and I eliminated it. I'm like happy, and so now I'm like happy I eliminated a $400 a month bill, but it probably was a bit $700 a month now because I was in 15 when I did that.
Yep.
So,
and are there still programs out there where the solar panels in essence are free?
well, no, nothing's free,
No. I know nothing is totally free, but you see these ads, you get these phone calls, right?
Yeah.
No cost to you, the government will pay for it, or you pay for this, or help people dispel those.
Yeah, well, the government has, the federal government still has a 30% tax credit. So that, I guess that's what they're calling the government paying for it. It's to me, it's a bunch of deceptive advertising. The government is not paying for anything.
No.
There are rebates and stuff out there that offset some of the costs. And most of the guys that are talking about no cost to you, it's what they call a power purchasing agreement or a lease. In other words, somebody else is building a power plant on top of your roof. They actually own it. They sell you electricity at a discounted rate, which is definitely to your advantage.
Yes.
But they have put out all the investment for paying for the solar.
Okay, and so that's a good point, because you're getting accosted at some of the local home improvement places.
Yes.
You don't have solar? What's wrong with you? You like
Yeah.
paying all that money?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to get through all that stuff, because again, a lot of people I see, they're either signing up for the appointment, but you're saying somebody else can come in, put it on your roof. You're still paying electricity,
Yes,
but you're paying a reduced rate for that electricity.
correct.
But unless you buy it yourself, right? You just flat out buy it.
That's the other option, is that you pay cash for it. Now, not everybody has cash for it, or wants to sign up for the loan, but we found that to be very cost effective too, because then you get the full savings. Because obviously, if somebody else is putting that on a power plant on your roof, putting solar system on your roof, they have to make money, right? It's the only way it works.
Yep.
If you can do it yourself somehow, it'll be better for you. Some people just can't put all that together, or don't want to take the time and energy, and the leases / power purchasing agreements are just a nice little package with a ribbon on top. Here, sign up, and your electric bill won't reduce down to zero like mine is, where I had all the panels on it, right?
So, but there's several ways to do it too. You can do the battery route, where you're charging those batteries all day long and then living off of the batteries at night.
Yeah,
correct?
you really nowadays, ever since last year, April, when the Public Utilities Commission changed the rate structure, you need a battery. It's the only way that it works with the time of use. That's part of any, except in LADWP, because that's a municipality, electrical that's owned by the city, not by the state. It's not governed by the CPUC. So their batteries don't really pencil if you're in LADWP, Edison, or anything else.
Oh, it's this stuff truly, Chris, it's hard to understand. I mean, I'm not a flaming idiot, and it's just hard to understand. It's not a clear cut.
It is complex, and
Right.
we just, I'm just redoing all my pricing and everything for my salespeople, and I'm just looking at the complexity of some of the new technology that came out, and and my price book just went from for some of the base stuff multiplied by 9. It had one.
Wow.
But different configurations. So it's, again, super important you have a good contractor, and this is for anything you do, not just solar. A good contractor that knows what they're doing, so that they can,
Just like
That made everybody
roofing.
pucker when he said the word contractor.
Yeah.
I may challenge you. I may challenge you here in a minute and say, look at my bill, come out to my house, give me a price. Not that. Don't look at me like
What?
that. Doesn't mean
yeah.
I'm going to do it. It's just. I think it's very hard to talk about this stuff when you've had no experience in it or you
Yep.
don't really understand it. I know.
No, that's why we have experts like Chris
Yeah.
that actually does the homework for us to make sure that
Yeah.
we are doing, we're getting the best deals, getting the best prices, all that kind of stuff.
We did something really stupid not smart, but a couple of years ago, we had one of those energy people from SE, they sent them out to you.
Yeah.
And he looked at our pump and our air conditioner. He looked at everything and said, look, this thing is old and this is what it's costing you. And if you put a new pool pump in for $400, that'll return to you within a year with the amount of money you're spending here. We're ignorant to this stuff. We don't know. That's why we need people like you to come out and say, hey, why are you wasting this money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got to go for a break. Chris, how do people get a hold of you?
AugustRoofing.com.
And now's the time to do it before prices
Yeah.
go up another 9 times.
Right, exactly,
Right?
yeah.
No,
Yeah, it may be like triple digits right now, but soon you will be wanting to run that
No.
heater all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris, I love these sessions. I really do. I feel like I'm getting, I'm getting some real mental health here because there's options available.
Well, that's good. That's really what we're about, is education, right?
Yeah. All right, give him a call. Now's the time to do it. Don't wait till he gets inundated. Probably already inundated, but don't wait. You're listening to Trending SCV, KHTS's morning show, AM 1220, FM 98.1. We'll be back in a bit.